I had 0 subscribers. I had no fancy camera, no lights, but I still hit 1000 subscribers. And today I'm gonna share with you how I did it so that you can do it too. I will give you a little bit of my backstory so that you have an idea of my journey. When I started my channel in 2017, I started filming on just my iPhone. I think I had iPhone 7 at that time, and I used to rely totally on the sunlight. And honestly, I didn't even know how to edit the videos at that time. But my strategy was simple. I wanted to keep learning as I kept going. So I didn't take much stress about editing the videos because my main goal was to just create the videos and share what is in my heart with my audience. I have always been passionate about beauty and makeup, and I always wanted to share that with others. I wanted to help others to create different makeup looks and put together different outfits and feel their best confident self. But at the same time, I wanted it to be easy for them. I never liked the tutorials showing heavy cut crease eyes and difficult to recreate looks. So my goal was to create and share simple looks that everyone can recreate in their day-to-day life. Now that you know why I started this channel, let's talk about my early struggles. I had my fair share of early struggles like everyone else does, but I never let them hold me back. In the beginning of my YouTube career, I didn't have an aesthetic space to film my videos. I used to create a backdrop of whatever I could find in my home and just go ahead and shoot the video. I didn't even have a ring light or any other light. I just used to rely on the sunlight and the lights that were available in my room. My iPhone was the only tool that I used to shoot my videos with. Later on, I decided to buy an expensive camera, but that just added to my list of struggles because I didn't know how to use my camera properly. It had so many settings, it had so many new features to learn about, and I had no idea how to use my camera properly. So trying to figure out the camera was very frustrating. Between all this, I just got burnt out, I got frustrated, and I was highly demotivated. So I stopped creating videos at all. So when I stopped creating the videos, I was still working on my makeup skills behind the camera. My love for makeup is never dying, so I started working as a makeup artist. I did some music videos. I started my Instagram page to grow my community. So basically, I was still actively doing things with makeup, but not on the YouTube because the whole process got me burnt out. So coming back to YouTube, after I took a long gap from YouTube, I felt the desire to be back at YouTube again because I love the process of creating videos and sharing my ideas with my audience. So I started creating short form videos because I was comfortable with them, and YouTube had started shorts at that time, so I started posting the short videos frequently. So once I got back on YouTube, what strategy did I use? I'm gonna talk about that now. My main emphasis was on honesty. I decided to stay honest in my videos. I don't want my audience to feel overwhelmed with countless product recommendations just because I'm getting products from the brands to work with. I will always recommend you what I truly believe in. So honesty is my one firm belief. Even when I do talk about products, I just share my thoughts on them. I will never push you to go ahead and make a purchase just because I am sharing a product. I leave that decision to you because the trust of my audience is very important to me. Eventually, some of my videos started picking up, and some of my short videos resonated highly with the people, and that's when I started gaining the subscribers. Some of my short videos have given me even 700 to 800 subscribers just from one video. So that is how important honesty is. I will suggest you to stay honest to your true self and never be pushy or try to mislead your audience, because your audience will eventually figure it out and it's not going to be good for you. So when I started to see my audience growing, that gave me a kind of motivation, and I started to create even more videos. The second thing that I did is I started posting consistently. By consistently, I do not mean I was posting every day, but I tried to set a realistic goal for myself, and as per that goal, I could post 2 short form videos every week. I'm not the type of person who can post every single day. Even if I try to do that, I will get burnt out and then I'll be gone from YouTube for months. So I just figured out what worked for me, and you also have to figure out what works for you, because if you set some false standards for yourself, it's only you who's gonna suffer because of that. Think about how many videos you can create in a week and stick to that schedule. The third strategy is I took it easy. Instead of trying to work with my camera and other heavy equipments, I tried to keep it very simple. Once again, I trusted the natural light. I started filming my short videos by sitting near a window, and I think I got pretty good quality videos. And those were the videos who actually performed and helped me gain so many subscribers. So that shows you don't need to stress about heavy equipments, fake lights, studio setup, etc. When your mind is stressed with the heavy setup that you are sitting in, and you are constantly worried about your mic, your camera, or anything else, then you cannot be your best self in front of camera. And the next time you are going to shoot a video, the whole set of difficulties is going to come back in your mind and scare you, and you might end up not shooting a video at all. So try to keep it as easy as you can for yourself. So implementing the easiness trick in my content creation helped me stay consistent on YouTube, and I started loving the video filming process. The fourth point in my strategy was I started learning from my analytics. At first, I was posting tutorials about makeup, food, fashion, vlogs, daily life, etc. Because as a creator, sometimes you feel the desire to explore yourself more. So then later when I started checking my analytics, I could see what type of my videos did my audience like more. And for me, obviously, that was the videos related to makeup and fashion. So I started producing more of those videos. I do still sometimes share my day-to-day life, or I do create a vlog if I feel like it, but my main content is around makeup and fashion. So that is what I learned from my analytics. I highly suggest you to check your analytics and see what your audience likes to watch. YouTube has a very great YouTube studio where you can check so many different analytics, and it's a great help to creators. Now that I have discussed my strategy, I will also like to share very important thing, the mistakes that I made. The number one mistake I made is I didn't work on my thumbnails. I think this was my biggest mistake, that I was not paying attention to my thumbnails. I had no idea how to make a good looking thumbnail. Creating a good thumbnail is something that I was struggling with. Some of my videos, even though they had great content inside of them, but just because I did not put a good thumbnail on them, people did not open my video. So my video got very less views, and all the value that was inside the video got trashed. Thumbnails are very important even for the short form videos, the short YouTube videos. Thumbnails do matter, so pay attention to the thumbnails. Another mistake that I made was trying to be too perfect while editing the video. That wasted a lot of my time. As we discussed just now, that no matter how much effort you put inside the video, if people are not opening your video, then what is the point? Everything is waste. So my advice is, don't try to put a lot of time in editing the video. Don't try to put the fancy text inside of it. Just share the value and focus your energy on creating a thumbnail that justifies the value that you have provided inside the video, so that people can actually click on it. And then if you have some value inside, they will stick, they will watch it to the end. So avoid heavy editing, heavy effects, heavy animations. If you have value, people will watch it. If you're watching the video and you are under 1,000 subscribers, then trust me, you do not need fancy gear, fancy camera, fancy anything. You just need to provide some value to the people. You need to help them make their lives better, and you will get followers for sure. You can upgrade to heavier gear, professional camera later on when you are comfortable with the video creation process. But unless you genuinely love the process of creating videos, my advice is to stay away from fancy gear or fancy camera. You do not need to rush into it. Just focus on creating the content that people enjoy, and I'm sure you will hit 1,000 subscribers in no time. If this video is helping you and you are learning something new, then hit the like button and do leave a comment. I wish you all the best on your journey. And now I'm gonna share a bonus tip with you. If you are just starting your channel, focus on the videos that people are actually searching for. You can use tools like Google Trends, YouTube search suggestions to understand what the audience in your niche is trying to search for, and start creating videos on those topics. If you post videos about what people are already searching for, this will give a better exposure to your videos, and there will be more chances of your video to be discovered. And if your video resonates with the viewers, then they are more likely to connect to you, subscribe to you, just because they realize that you have same goals and interests as them. So there you have it. Those were the steps that helped me to grow from 0 to 1,000 subscribers. If you found any value in this video, then drop a comment. I will be more than happy to read it. Just remember that growing on YouTube is not about going viral overnight. It takes time, it takes consistency, it takes patience to get there. Meanwhile, just keep creating videos, stay consistent, start enjoying the process of video creation, and your first 1,000 followers will come in no time. Trust me, it will be very quick. Once again, do subscribe to my channel, like this video if you enjoyed watching, and I will see you in my next one. Take care and bye bye.